Hello, y'all. This is Julian Rico. Welcome to Sports News, August 24th, 2024. And we got a big story in Dublin, Ireland. Where are my yellow jackets? Because the yellow jackets have upset the 10th ranked team, Florida State, 24-21. Aiden Bear makes a 44-yard field goal as time expires, and Georgia Tech stud the number 10 ranked Florida State. Here's how it gone. DJ Ungalua went for 19 out of 27 for 193 passing yards. Williams rushed for got 12 carries, 38 rushing yards, and 1 TD. Douglas had 4 receptions, 55 receiving yards. While for the Yellow Jackets, King had 11 out of 16, 146 passing yards. Hines was the player that got me interested. He went for 11 carries, 75 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and then Rashford went for 4 receptions, 66 yards, and a surprise there. So if you're a Clemson fan, you should be, oh my goodness, we're going to win the ACC. If you're in Miami right now, oh, our rivals going down. This is our year to win the ACC. Okay, so let me talk about it. This is a surprise. I did not expect what better way to start college football than with the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets winning this game. Awesome. You get to see a good team, a Cinderella team, and they come in as underdogs and they beat the number 10 team in Florida State. Wow. That was a big win for them. Florida State, by the snap of the finger, get back onto it because you still have a long way to go. For Georgia Tech, I think it could be a ACC dark horse. Again, I said Cinderella, but this could be a Cinderella team this year. Let's go to the NFL. Here are the scores that happened today. The Browns Seahawks game is currently playing right now. So keep watching that game. So I wouldn't be able to have that update. Minnesota takes down Philadelphia 26-3. The Packers ending their preseason finale 30-7 over the Ravens. The Pittsburgh QB situation, which I'll get to that in a minute, continues on as the Lions win at 24-17 over the Steelers. The Rams fall to the Texans 17-15. The Carolina Panthers, how about Dave Canales? Por fin, Dave. Por fin. Un juego y ganamos. One win, man. One win. Carolina wins at 31-26 over the Buffalo Bills. Jim Harbaugh, the Chargers, wrap up the preseason, their preseason game with a win against the Cowboys, 26-19. And then the Jets wrap up their preseason game, winning it 10-16, 10-6 over the New York Giants. Some NFL news: Cardinals rookie defensive lineman Darius Robinson, considered to have a multi-week calf injury, could begin on season on IR. We don't know how long will it take, but he will start the season on IR. So we'll keep an eye on that news. Steelers Mike Tomlin not ready to make quarterback decision, says it will come at the end of the work week. Who I think will win it? I still think Russell Wilson will win it, but if Justin Fields wins this job, that will be my surprise, because that could still mean Russell Wilson will lose his job, and then he'll be a free agent next season to see if there's anyone who want to take a Russell Wilson guy. Interesting. LaShawn McCoy to be inducted into the Eagles Hall of Fame in Week 9 against the Jaguars. So LaShawn McCoy had a great career with the Eagles, of course, with that Nick Foles, Eagles offense and Doug Peterson is his coach, or I think spending time with Doug Peterson and Andy Reid. Um, he will now be joining the Hall of Fame for the Eagles in Week 9 against the Jaguars in the Eagles Hall of Fame. Sad news for the Cowboys fans because Cowboys corner DaRon Bland will undergo foot surgery, projected to be out 6 to 8 weeks. So we could expect him to miss probably probably will return to week 4, week 5, or maybe possibility of week 3. It depends on how it goes, but he will be out 6 to 8 weeks with a foot surgery. Defensive tackle Chris Williams for the Browns and a 2025 7th round pick were traded to Chicago in exchange for a 2025 6th round pick. This Chris Williams will now be a Chicago Bear. Let's go to soccer scores. Brighton winning it 2-0 over Manchester United. West Ham beating Crystal Palace 2-0. Fulham taking out Leicester 2-1. Manchester City with Haaland destroys Ipswich 4-1. Nottingham Forest wins against Southampton 1-0. Spurs get back on the winning track 4-0 over Everton. And Arsenal get their revenge against Aston Villa 2-0 over Aston Villa. In the Serie A, AC Milan. What's wrong, AC Milan? You lost to Parma? Because Inter won their game and you lost to Parma? Mamma mia. Yes, AC Milan lost to Parma 2-1. While Inter, their rivals, won 2-0 over Lecce. League 1 in the French League, PSG demolished Montpellier 6-0. And Lille's taking out Angers 2-0. In the La Liga, Barcelona getting another win, again, another close game in the Hansi Flick era, winning it 2-1 over Atletico Club. The Bundesliga is back with RB Leipzig taking out VfL Bochum 1-0. SC Freiburg takes out Stuttgart 3-1. And a new Aaron Dortmund winning it 2-0 over Frankfurt. So, a lot to see that happening. Miami is the first team to clinch an MLS playoff spot as they beat Cincinnati 2-0. Charlotte FC and had their debut. Tim Ream, the former Fulham defender, made his debut in a draw 1-1 over New York Red Bulls. And let's get to Spanish, Rico. Take it away. Bueno, para esta hora, los Chivas y Tigres, pero no sé qué va a estar pasando ahora, están empatados 1-1 los Tigres y los Chivas de Guadalajara. Necaxa ganó 3-0 contra FC Juárez. Ganó eso. Y te voy otra vez del español los otros juegos. Manchester City ganó 4-1 contra Ipswich. Arsenal got su revenge contra Aston Villa 2-0. Barcelona ganó 2-1 contra el Club Atlético. Dortmund ganó 2-0 contra Frankfurt. PSG ganó 6-0 contra Montpellier. Inter ganó 2-0 contra Leeds y AC Milan perdieron 2-1 contra Parmas en la Serie A. Manchester United cayó contra Brighton 2-1 y Tottenham ganó 4-0 contra Sheffield y Everton. De vuelta contigo, Julián. All right, so new segment here. Must-see games tomorrow. So these are, of course, soccer. There will be also the ones for basketball, NHL. But those seasons have not started yet, but there is a bunch of soccer games we can keep an eye on. Starting soccer, so in the Prem, Wolves versus Chelsea, 9 a.m. on Peacock. Bournemouth versus Newcastle on 9 a.m. on Peacock also. Liverpool versus Brentford, the honest slot home game debut, taking on Brentford at 11:30 a.m. on Telemundo and Peacock. Real Madrid, the Kylian Mbappe home game debut, taking on Valeria, 11 a.m. ESPN Deportes and ESPN Plus. Atletico Madrid taking on Girona at 3:30 p.m. on ESPN Deportes and ESPN Plus. Wolfsburg versus Vince Company's Bayern Munich at 9:30 a.m. on ESPN Plus. The Leagues Cup final between the Crew and the LAFC. The rematch of that MLS Cup final will take place in Columbus at 7:15 p.m. on Apple TV and Universal. And in the NFL world, the New England Patriots versus the Washington Commanders, 8 p.m. on NBC and on NFL Plus. Spanish Rico. Bueno, vamos a ver con los juegos que necesita ver. Yeah. Wolves contra Chelsea, Bournemouth y Newcastle van a jugar a las 9 de la mañana. 9 de la mañana a Peacock. Liverpool contra Brentford a las 11:30 en Telemundo en el Peacock aquí en los Estados Unidos. Real Madrid van a jugar a las 11 de la mañana y puede verlo en ESPN Deportes y ESPN Plus. Atlético Madrid juegan a las 3:30 en el ESPN Deportes y ESPN Plus. Bayern Munich contra Wolfsburg a las 9:30 aquí en Estados Unidos en ESPN Plus. LAFC contra Columbus Crew a las 7:15 p.m. en Apple TV y Universo. Y los Patriotas de New England contra los Commanders de Washington a las 8 p.m. a ESPN y NFL Plus. Si quiere verlo en español, ponelo en NBC Deportes. O si no hay, puedes buscar los captions de español. Yo no sabía eso. Let's get to bonus. So Buzz, who is the owner of the Lakers, saying the Lakers wanted Redick because he would focus on developing players. I'm excited about the Lakers. I think JJ Redick's going to be a good coach. I think there's going to be ups and downs with the Lakers. I'm excited to see that. Keeman Bradley takes a one-shot lead into the final round of the BMW Championships. So one more until the BMW Championship starts tomorrow. Texas picks up committed from 5-star linebacker Jonah Williams. So Texas will get a new linebacker in their defense. And Norris leads the poll for Dutch Grand Prix ahead of Vaspertens, which will take place tomorrow. That is it for today. Spanish Rico, any thoughts for yourself? Bueno, los juegos de la Premier League y también el Bundesliga ya está de vuelta. Barcelona ganó contra Atlético Club y hay mucho fútbol que podemos hablar. Dale una like button, subscribe en nuestro channel y nos vemos. Adiós. All right, that's it. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.